You need to park your car. You see a space near a pedestrian crossing marked with zigzag lines. A. You can park on the zigzag lines outside of school hours. B. You can park on the zigzag lines at any time. C. You cannot park on the zigzag lines. Or D. You can park on the zigzag lines only if no pedestrians are waiting to cross. The answer is C. You cannot park on the zigzag lines. Which colour road studs indicate the left edge of the road? A. White. B. Green. C. Red. Or D. Amber. The answer is C. Red. Which of these road signs gives the maximum speed limit? The answer is C. The maximum UK speed for a car on a motorway is A. 80 miles per hour, B. 50 miles per hour, C. 60 miles per hour, or D. 70 miles per hour. The answer is D. 70 miles per hour. What should you do when approaching traffic lights that have a red and amber light showing? A. Pass the lights if the road is clear. B. Take care because there's a fault with the lights. C. Wait for the green light. Or D. Stop because the lights are changing to red. The answer is C. Wait for the green light. You take some cough medicine given to you by a friend. What should you do before driving your car? A. Ask your friend if taking the medicine affected their driving. B. Drink some strong coffee 1 hour before driving. C. Check the label to see if the medicine will affect your driving. Or D. Drive a short distance to see if the medicine is affecting your driving. The answer is C. Check the label to see if the medicine will affect your driving. What should you do if your anti-lock brakes, ABS, warning light stays on? A. Check the brake fluid level. B. Check the foot brake free play. C. check that the parking brake is released, or D, have the brakes checked immediately. The answer is D, have the brakes checked immediately. You're in a built-up area at night and the road is well lit. Why should you use your dipped headlights? A, so that you can see further down the road. B, so that you can go at a much faster speed. C, so that you can switch to the main beam quickly. Or D, so that you can be seen easily by other road users. The answer is D, so you can be seen easily by other road users. How can you use your vehicle's engine to control your speed? A, by changing to a lower gear. B, by selecting reverse gear. C, by changing to a higher gear. Or D, by selecting neutral. The answer is A, by changing to a lower gear. Following a collision, a person has been injured. What would be a warning sign for shock? A, flushed complexion. B, warm dry skin. C, slow pulse. Or D, rapid shallow breathing. The answer is D, rapid shallow breathing. You are driving on a motorway in windy conditions. What should you do as you overtake a high-sided vehicle? A, increase your speed. B, be wary of a sudden gust. C, drive alongside very closely. Or D, expect normal conditions. The answer is B, be wary of a sudden gust.